just because I picked up the wrong file. I was sent by my supervisor to herd sheep on the grasslands, but no one expected that I would actually be pretty happy living out there. After my supervisor heard about this, she reassigned me to a remote border checkpoint. But no matter where I was sent, as long as I wasn't fired, I worked with full motivation, with no other options left. My supervisor voluntarily offered to raise my severance pay to $10,000. But even then, I still refused to quit. After all, this job had been my dream since I was a kid. After hearing this, my supervisor stormed out and slammed the door, venting her anger in the office. And right at that moment, one of her subordinates handed her an address, so I was transferred yet again. And this time I was sent to an Arctic research station, and my new job was to observe polar bears up close. When I saw how ragged the previous observer looked, I immediately decided to run for it, and even planned to file a complaint with upper management. Just as I was packing up and getting ready to leave, a beautiful female coworker walked in. I fell for her at first sight, so I immediately changed my mind and decided to stay. From then on, I carried out field research together with her. I often couldn't help staring at her and kept thinking to myself that life could actually be this interesting. Meanwhile, my supervisor was being scolded by her own boss because my salary plus the hardship allowance had now become 3 times my original pay. And the story even made it into the newspapers, with the public criticizing leadership for wasting the budget. Left with no way out, my supervisor personally flew to the Arctic and tripled the severance pay again. She even threatened me, saying that if I didn't sign, she would transfer me back and separate me from that female coworker. But what my supervisor never expected was that I already had a plan. I used my position to apply for 3 months of paid leave. That way I could stay with my girlfriend and still collect my full salary. My supervisor was completely out of options and was eventually demoted by her boss. But surprisingly, she was actually thrilled because she no longer had to deal with me anymore.